Hey, it's Romeo. How you doing, huh? I bet you don't recognize me, right? Because, I lost the little facial fuss, right? No. Well, people were telling me, like my cousin telling me I need to clean up my act, like physically, I need to look a little less, skeezy or whatever. But anyway, that ain't important. What's important is I got some cooking tips for you on how to cook what I like to call food, but I like to call it poor man's, beef stroganoff. Except in this case, we're gonna make chicken stroganoff instead. But same basic concept, right? So you got your noodles. You can take whatever kind you like, but I like I don't got the bags here. I guess I got rid of them. So just imagine in your mind what a bag of egg noodles looks like, right? And you get your egg noodles. You start boiling them in a pot. Take a pot big like this. You put it full of water. You don't want to put milk or whatever weirdness you might put in there. You don't want to do that. So put some water in there and get it going to a boil. And then in the meantime, you're gonna get your preparation pot, right, for all your stuff. So you put your meatballs. I put chicken meatballs in, and I put some turkey gravy because some people don't like the beef, or they're allergic to it or whatever. Because some people are weird. Very confusing in today's world, trying to make stuff that's good for everybody because everybody has something they can't do, whatever. Anyway, I also like to make myself a drink. I'm having a dark and stormy because that's sort of a signature thing I like. But you could do whatever you want. You can drink some wine or some holy water or whatever. Unless you're a vampire. Like I was talking about before with vampires. And yeah. Oh, so back to the thing. Put your chicken meatballs in there, and then you want to brown them up a bit, so you don't put anything else with them. You let them go for a little while. Stir them around a bunch so they get brown on all the sides. And then you also mix up in one of these measuring cups, right? You're gonna mix up your gravy. I like to use au jus, but it's got the beef stuff in it, and you can't do that with people who don't eat beef. So a good substitute is a turkey gravy, or chicken for that matter. I like the powdered stuff, right? You mix that up, and then you put in your garlic and green onions, your spinach, and your basil, right? And black olives. In this particular rendition, you could do without any of those if you don't like them. Just mix and match and whatever. Just don't put nothing weird in it like eggs. I don't know why you would, but just in case. And then you're ready to let that boil, right? While the noodles is going. Oh, gotta make sure. Oh, and the bread. Don't forget the bread, because if you do, you're gonna burn the bread until it looks like a brick you could make the pyramids out of. And then no one is going to want to eat it because they're busy building the next pharaoh's, temple out in the backyard or something. See, that bread there, it's a little too brown, but it'll work. It'll work for the purposes. Then, when everything is ready, drain the noodles. Make sure that they are what we like to call al dente, which means they're kind of soft. But they're not too soft. They ain't mush, but they also ain't too hard. They ain't crunchy, right? They're the perfect, al dente. And then you drain them in the sink. You put them back in the same pot. Save on the ware for your missus or your mister or whatever. And then you what was I talking about? No, this cooking stuff is our business, right? So it ain't easy, Then you put in your sour cream. You gotta have some good sour cream. You can do low fat, or you can do the regular, whatever. I mean, you're already eating all the calories anyway, so just pretend like there ain't no calories in it and enjoy yourself. Especially in this day and age when you're all stuck inside forever, for the rest of our lives. You might as well enjoy it, right? So you put your sour cream in, you put a little bit extra of the basil flakes, and then you put the sauce with the meatballs in there, and you stir it around a whole bunch. You make it all good and all coated, and it's very coated. You know, like it's got a sauce. And that's what it is. So finished product is going to look like this. See? And I put a little bit of the garnish on it with some more of the basil. There's some meatballs. Very tasty. You know, I don't go with the studio doing all those highfalutin, sort of, like immaculate picture things, the macaroni or whatever. And then you eat it, and there you have it. And you can have bread on the side. You can do it with the side dishes or whatever, but it's also good by itself. It's, this is tough business. This is tough business. Down at the Forget a Burger, the Romeo's place, which I hope you are eating at, and if you are not, you should be, because why not? We're going to make you a meal you can't refuse, which is what I like to do. That is my signature. Also, from time to time, I like to get a little self-amorical, like the geniuses. Not that I am a genius, per se, although I am, but, like the old guys, like, Pilate and Socrates, them guys, with all them sophomorical thoughts. And I have thoughts, I usually, I have a good thought about it once a week, which I know is a lot, but, I like to ruminate a little bit on them thoughts. And, yeah, there you have it. So, there you go for some easy stroganoff, and hopefully it's good for you. And if not, I will be back with some more future cooking tips on something else. Also, I like to tell people, if you don't want to use the water, I mean, you should use the water, but for an extra little, piece of resisting, like the French say, you could you put in some white wine. I did this once. It was completely unintelligible. That means it was an accident, but it was a happy accident. Like that. But that Bob Roscoe guy. When he says that there's no such thing as happy accidents. There's just accidents. Like that. And that's what it was, but it was good. So you might try a little bit of white wine with your noodles after you drain them, but before you put in anything else. Same thing with macaroni. All right, I'm gonna get out of your hair. I'm talking too much, but as the Irish like to say, sriracha.